When Dominic Cruz was at the peak of his fighting prowess and had made his mark as arguably the greatest bantamweight in UFC history, he faced relative newcomer Cody Garbrandt at UFC 207 in 2016. However, what followed was one of the most memorable moments in UFC history. Garbrandt handed Cruz his first loss in the UFC to become the new UFC bantamweight champion. Following the fight in the octagon, Garbrandt presented his young friend Maddox Maple with the UFC bantamweight championship belt. It was because that many years ago he promised his young friend that he would win the UFC championship belt for him if he beat leukemia. The duo met when the fighter was at a low point of life in their hometown of Ericksville, Ohio. The teenager, who suffered from leukemia or blood cancer, inspired Garbrandt with his strength and courage in the face of adversity. They made a promise to each other. Maple would take his medicines and get treated without any complaints, and Garbrandt would make it to the UFC and win a title with the boy by his side. At the UFC 207 post-fight press conference, Garbrandt opened up about his relationship with Maddox and explained how he had inspired him to become a champion. "I'm very thankful for this kid. He came into my life in unfortunate circumstances, and most of you don't know, but he was battling leukemia at the age of 5 years old. I wouldn't be here without him. He gave my life redirection and purpose, and in return, I fought with purpose and lived every day with more purpose." In 2018, Garbrandt's autobiography was published, titled The Pact: A UFC Champion, a Boy with Cancer, and Their Promise to Win the Ultimate Battle. The book details his life and explains his deep connection and completed promise with young leukemia survivor Maddox Maple. This duo both persevered through 5 long years of pain and hardship. They loved and supported each other. They served as each other's inspiration. I hope that there will be more touching stories like this in our society.